You know what? I'm just really happy they're not killing the 3DS just yet. Just hours ago, Nintendo put out its latest Nintendo Direct, the video event where it showcases news about its consoles, and this is the first Nintendo Direct since I became an owner of both a Switch and a 3DS, so needless to say, I was paying very close attention to this one. And let me tell you, this one is packed to the brim with gaming goodness. Like I said in the beginning, I'm just so happy they're not killing the 3DS just yet. This is the system that just won't die, and I'm really happy for that. I've been playing a lot more on my 3DS than I am on my Switch these days, with the exception of the last couple of days, because I've been crazy into Zelda. I'm the kind of gamer where I get to a certain point in the game and then I'm just like, you know what, I can take a step back from this for like the next couple of months, and then okay, now it's time to jump back in. And that's how it's been with Zelda for me. I go through bursts of maddening intensity and then complete indifference, and this is the former right now, so I'm getting back to Zelda again, but by and large I play more on my new 3DS than I play on my Switch, simply because this thing can follow me everywhere I go, whereas the Switch, though portable, it's kind of a thing where I really only play with it at home. Just as an aside, Bob Wolf, I watched your video about the first year of the Switch. Great video as always. I strongly disagree with claiming that this thing is portable, and I guess it is technically portable, but I mean, look at this, look this. You know? Yeah, sure, backpacks, but I'm talking about like this thing, you just throw this in the pocket. It's always with you, okay? This has nothing to do with Nintendo Direct, I just had to throw that in there. Alright, so let's get to the news. Super Smash Bros. Announced for the Switch, finally. Right at the end of the presentation. It was kind of an Apple-like one more thing, so it was very exciting. For a second, when they showed this thing, I thought it was gonna be some kind of Fantastic Four crossover, but no, Smash Brothers. They didn't give a lot of details. It's not super clear if this is a remake of the latest title for the Wii U, or if this is a brand new Super Smash Brothers. Either way, gamers are going to be happy. If they port the entire Wii U catalog for the Switch, and if that's all they did for that first year of the Switch, honestly, it would have still been a hit in my opinion. And speaking of Wii U ports, we're gonna get Captain Toad for the Switch and the 3DS. I'm really excited about this. Like I guess most other gamers, this is something you can say about any game on the Wii U. I didn't play Captain Toad, and I'm really excited to see games that were on the Wii U coming over to not only the Switch, but also my beloved 3DS. On the Switch, it's gonna include levels based on Super Mario Odyssey, and you're gonna be able to play with a friend by giving them a Joy-Con. On the 3DS, there's gonna be 3D support and touchscreen controls, which not a huge plus for me. I can do without the touchscreen stuff. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy coming to the Switch. Now this is big news, and I mean, at least it was when it was first announced. We later found out that this is also coming for the Xbox and PC. But it's very exciting to have that on the Switch. This is a day one purchase for me. I didn't play Crash Bandicoot back in the PS1 days because I didn't have a PS1, but I did play a lot of it on my PSP, and I'm very excited to have this on my Switch. Like I said, day one purchase, hands down, no questions asked. And interestingly enough, this marks the first time that the original Crash trilogy is available on a Nintendo console. Dark Souls Remastered, long rumored to be coming out on the Switch, is finally confirmed on the Nintendo hybrid console. We got a date for this one, May 25th, and it's the same day that the Solaire of Astora amiibo is coming out, so pick up both, I guess. Now the problem with playing Dark Souls on a portable console is that you're gonna really have to fight that urge to throw a controller around because, well, you have the whole console on your hand, so let's not do that. South Park The Fractured Butthole is also coming out for the Switch, which may be the only time the word butthole was uttered at a Nintendo event. 2 DLC packs will be available right at launch, followed by a third pack later in 2018. So if you're a South Park fan, you're gonna be able to play that game on the go. Very exciting, though not new to me because I have a GPD when I've been playing South Park. Well, not the Fractured Butthole, the first one, on the go for a while now. Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition is coming out on the Switch as well, and a date has been announced, May 18th. Not a huge fan, so I kind of skipped over that one. Mario Tennis Aces was really the big star of the event. We got to see a lot of the game, including something that really, I think is really interesting. You're going to be able to take out the Joy-Cons of your Switch, give one to your friend, and play Mario Tennis Aces just like you used to play Wii Tennis on the Wii. And I argue that Wii Tennis is still really fun to this day, so it's really exciting to be able to get that back without having to, you know, dig my Wii from wherever I put it when I moved to this apartment. We're also going to be getting a new No More Heroes game, which has always been kind of an unlikely title to see on a Nintendo console. I have never been a huge fan of the series, but maybe now is the time to jump in. Splatoon 2 gets a huge single-player DLC. It's due this summer and it's gonna cost 20 bucks. I'm not a huge Splatoon fan. I hear it's great, it's a lot of fun. Splatoon 2 sounds like the kind of game that I heard my whole life is great, but it took me forever for some dumb reason to finally get into it, and when I did, I get completely obsessed with it. This is what happened with Symphony of the Night, for instance. I grew up hearing great things about this game. I didn't have a PS1 when I was a kid, so I kind of skipped over it, and then it took me forever to finally get to play this game, but now that I have, holy shit, it's amazing. How I wish they remade that game for the Switch. Oh my god. I love Symphony of the Night, dude. Even, holy crap, the DS Castlevanias are some of the best games I've ever played in my life. It's a bit of a bummer that Mirror of Fate misses the mark so bad, but I've still managed to enjoy the game for what it is. Oh, Symphony of the Night on the 3DS with the map at the bottom. Oh, I wish. Oh, how I wish. Okami HD is also coming out for the Switch, which kind of sounds obvious with the touchscreen and everything, but you can also use a Joy-Con to ride the little squiggly things. Undertale, the celebrated indie RPG, is also coming out for the Switch, and that's pretty much all they told us about the game. I think I'm the only person in the planet that hasn't played Undertale, and I guess, well, now I'll get to. While 3DS owners have been enjoying Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon for, what, 5 years now, we just found out that the original game that came out on the GameCube is also coming out for the 3DS. Again, I'm so happy Nintendo's not killing this thing just yet. Look, I get it, you want the 3DS to die so that Nintendo can shift all its focus to the Switch, but the Switch is 1 year old. It can wait just a little bit. I want to squeeze a little bit more life out of this thing. I saw a lot of people saying during the Direct, like, why are they bothering with 3DS stuff? Because there's, what, 70 million 3DSs out there. There's, what, 20 million, I think, Switches out there by now. It's nothing to scoff at, don't get me wrong, but since the install base is with this guy. We also saw a little bit more of Square Enix's new RPG, Octopath Traveler, and I gotta say, RPGs aren't my thing, but this game is gorgeous. I'll play this just for the art style alone. To further prove that the 3DS still has some life left in it, Mario and Luigi's Bowser Inside Story is coming for the 3DS in 2019. Yeah, 2019! Nintendo's still gonna be putting games out for this thing. Thank you! This new version will have updated visuals and a new story called Bowser Jr.'s Journey. Very excited. The Mario RPG series on the DS and 3DS are great. And there's gonna be a new Wario game. It's the biggest one in the series, 300 minute games. Who cares? It's Wario. Do you even like Wario? I don't. But yeah, this was a very exciting Nintendo Direct. I think there's something for everybody there. I hope you saw what you were hoping to see. But what did you think? Let me know in the comments below. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Leave a like. It helps the channel out a lot. Don't forget, I'm giving away a new 2DS XL. And if we're going by this Nintendo Direct, you can see there's still a lot of life left in that console. So make sure to hit the description for the link and a chance to win a new 2DS XL. But that's all the time I have today. Don't forget to follow me on social media, all that kind of stuff. And I'll see you guys next time.